Hello. And you can't hear the game audio for some reason. Fantastic. Set to Planet Coaster 2 for some reason. Because that's reasonable. Let me adjust my audio. There we go. Good morning. Oh shit, one more thing. Need to run the lottery code. Exception occurred. I ran the wrong file. This one. Run. Invalid grant. Okay. Continue. Drive to authenticate YouTube. So you all are allowed to type. Let me check and make sure I don't need to. Please visit this URL to authenticate. Damn it. Usually I have to type it in. And now my cat wants to speak. It's fine, I'm sure it's fine. Continue. Oh. I'm sure it's okay. I've really got to set device authentication on this. Says everything's logged in. Now if you type in chat, you will get a ticket. Hooray. I still have no confirmation on YouTube being authenticated properly, but it didn't throw an error, so I'm not like freaked out or anything. I just haven't seen it pop up that it's been listening. Is the game too loud? The game seems like it's too loud. I'm sure it's okay. Alright, the goal today, and this is City Skylines 2. If you've never seen it, it looks like this. You'll notice there's no city. That's because I haven't done that yet. What I have done is I've gone ahead and unlocked everything, so we have access to all of the stuff. The idea is it doesn't really work if you try and do this out of order. Hang on, let me address my cat. No, he just sprinted off. He's having a wild day, I swear to you. So I've given myself all of the unlockables are already done. Even in here. I wish I could turn these off, because these are like not the size of your city based. And I probably won't use them. And I've gone ahead and unlocked the full tiles, because that's also very annoying.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. The fire
Huh?
service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone.
Where?
At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move.
Oh, there's the billowing clouds of smoke.
The situation is under control.
You see the billowing clouds of smoke? Very dangerous for your health. Don't be over there, I guess. I guess just be somewhere that's not over there, like way over here. The goal is to, and I'm just entirely ignoring the cat now. He has not been yelling the whole day. I just started speaking, so he decides that he gets to talk too. Which isn't how this works. He could have talked the whole day. Right? I've been awake for 12 hours. He had 12 hours to say his piece, and now he's just sitting under my kitchen table going, meow, meow, meow. So we're ignoring him. You quiet down. I threatened him with the spray bottle and he ran off. What a coward. The goal is, and I don't have a time limit or anything, I want to see if this game can handle replicating a small town behavior. Now, City Skylines is cool, and I really enjoy playing it. I've been playing it quite a bit. But it's a very city planning focused game. So if you're into cities that don't revolve around central planning, this probably is not the game for you. In places that don't revolve around central planning are typically smaller cities, or cities and places with a lot less oversight. So yeah, I'm gonna try out a small town. I just picked one in the middle of nowhere. I apologize if you live in this town, by the way. I'm sure it's a fantastic place to live. It's called New Sharon in a state in Iowa. It's in Iowa. It's right at the corner of a highway, but that means very little in the Midwest. What a highway is. You're probably expecting like 5 lanes or whatever. No, no, no. In fact, there are houses on this road, so it's not a highway in City Skylines. City Skylines? No, City Skylines parlance. It's a they just consider it a road. But these are the kind of 2-lane roads that you can go, 60, 70 on, and the only thing you have to worry about is deer, so. And it's very simple. The center of town is a grid pattern, which should be fairly easy. So let's start on that. Now, something this town does not have is any sort of electricity. I don't know how it is in a lot of places, but here in the Midwest, you're typically on the electrical grid of a major city that's close to you. Or of like a county, right? Okay, we need a 2-lane road. And actually, I'm not quite sure how we're going to do this, because I need this to break off into a 2-lane road. I'm very, very, very bad at intersections. Like, all of this is wizardry. I know absolutely nothing about anything, really. But it shouldn't make a difference, because this is a small, kind of middle of nowhere place. What is he doing now? Why is the game not on screen? The whole game crashed. I can't believe it. What are you doing? Don't look at me like that. Well, the game crashed. Let's hope that doesn't happen 8 more times. Show me my task manager. This is a mess already. Ugh. What is it upset about? OBS is taking up all the GPU. Well, I don't know how to fix that. I don't know why it does that. Oh, here, you're not allowed to look at the game. Not until I get back in it. I don't know why that happened. Yeah, unfortunately, there's been some stuff happening lately here, so I'm not... I don't feel so much like playing Gears of War. Just for, at least a little bit. And none of that saved. Very cool. What fucking map was that? Coral Riches, that's right. Unlock all map tiles. No tutorials. Cool. Did the game immediately crash? No, it's still here. Okay. Actually, go away a second. Hang on. I'm gonna save this. What the fuck? There's something going on. Here. Look at this. Listen to some music for a second. I need to go solve an issue. There you go. I'll be right back. This has been a hell of a day. It's been 5 minutes, but it's been a hell of a day. My cat insists that there is something that needs my attention, and I go in the other room and he just stands there and looks at me stupid. He looks at me like I'm stupid. You see the issue with that, don't you? Okay. I guess we could just do a roundabout. Means we need a one-way road. Can I just put a roundabout in? Here, do this, because this one looks cool. And we'll break off, we'll go this way. Away from the water. Because this area has very, very little water. And it's basically, if I'm going to look over here, it's not basically, it's 100% a straight shot for at least a few miles. So I think it's a very safe bet to just take it 90 degrees out this way. Or, you know, as close to 90 degrees as we can get. Oh, and I've only got 6 mil. Yeah, I mean, let's go to, like, right here. Should be fine. We're right up close to the edge of the map anyway. Alright. I am bored of the game music. Which it should be off. Game music volume, there we go. No radio either. Freaked me out. Welcome back to the game. Okay. And then off of this road, there is another... Damn it. How do I do this? Can I just select the whole road? I can. Good. Good on me. Hell yes. It's out to here. And then we want to break off a 90-degree turn. Actually, I'm going to set this 90-degree turn back here a little bit. Just make it a bit simpler on myself. Now this is the main highway that goes through. We're going to do another one out this way as well. And this is the center of town. Now I can't see. It does not look like there's a light here. It does look like there's stop signs though. So we got to put that in. So there are stop signs. No lights. None of that silly business. And now, a thing that annoys me personally about this game is just the lack of diversity of selections for like roads and things. So we've got this type of road here which has sidewalks down it. But most roads in the Midwest don't have sidewalks down them. You'll either have nothing to the side of the road, or there'll be a strip of grass and then a sidewalk, which is not an option here. Unfortunately, I can't even add it. I can add a strip of grass to the side of the road, but it's not the same. So this center area of town, and it looks to be about this big. Basically one of these big tiles here. And now most of these roads, again, don't have sidewalks, or they've got very limited sidewalks. So I'm inclined to put alleys in. Because that is typically how things are laid out in my neck of the woods. Oh, you know what? Nope, it wouldn't be there, it'd be here. Which would go up to here. Like this, and then across. Is that right? Yeah, it's a bit weird how this is laid out. So this town actually does have alleys in it. That's not super uncommon, where you'll get like a very, very narrow one-way road. It's probably better shown with a path. So I guess let's do paths for that. We'll do these alleys for the kind of roads back here. So yeah, I'm trying to figure something out. Apologies. Oh, this is stupid. This goes down the center of the road? So main roads go in between the tiles. And paths go down the middle of tiles, which is upsetting. So I'm inclined to just not put those in. The design space for small towns is very limited in this game, seems. I mean, I don't know what I expected. It is a game about building the biggest city you can, so I suppose it makes sense. Alright, here's the center of town. Now, you might ask yourself, what's in the center of town? The first things first is that they've got a bank and a grocery store. How do those get represented? Boy, do I have no clue. My first thought is just commercial? Stock standard, low density commercial building here. And actually, not even. Take that out. Get rid of those buildings. Yeah, there's got to be no water. You'll have to live. So these two are both commercial. This is a parking lot, and this is medium density housing. So if you really want to fit the small town theme, you need a medium density row housing with commercial on the bottom. That is how a lot of small towns function. So like, I'm not sure what this will actually do for us if we build that there, but... and then this is City Hall. This is low density housing. This is a post office, which I'm guessing we're not going to have a small enough post office, but we can check. Small post office. Will it fit? Sure. We'll make it work. And then this up here is City Hall. There's not a small City Hall in this game, is there? Admin. No, not everywhere has a City Hall that's like this game, unfortunately. Most City Halls are actually run out of a fire station, so... Or, you know, not most, but a lot of the ones I'm familiar with. No, their fire department's somewhere else. Do they have a police station? We gotta put it in one of the municipal buildings. They do have a park. I don't see a police station. I guess we can just put a police station there. Ooh, if one fit. Where do they expect... Okay. City Skylines, you do know that buildings can be small, right? Oh, we don't have sewer or anything. Let me set that up really quick. And then we'll just break off a dirt road that goes out this way. Okay, cool. Thank you, tree, for being ever in the way. We need a water pumping station. Ooh, and poop water's going this way. There we go. We'll just get an excess of water. And my cat is insistent that I see something or play or something. I have no clue what he wants. Okay, let's put our wastewater over here. Cool. We shouldn't need all that much. And then we'll need electricity, which we can hopefully just import. I mean, we could always put a power plant somewhere, but that just doesn't exist in this small town, so I'm inclined to say that we're importing it. And then we'll just link it up here. Power. Oh. I think I need to connect to a power station. There we go. Alright, we've got electricity, we've got water, no garbage, because I don't know where the garbage is around here. In fact, I can't see one. Really anywhere around here? That is very large. That's like a huge building. Whoops. Yeah, your building is too big, unfortunately. The city's decided you're not allowed to do that. What did this set at? Row housing? Yeah. Okay, quit doing that. There's a coffee shop that sits right here. And then City Hall is right here, but we can't do City Hall because the game doesn't do that. Alright. Is that our coffee shop? What could I add here that would simulate a City Hall? There's not like baby's first City Hall, is there? I think this is too much. It's doing something. It's freaking out. Also, these are way too nice. I'd love to put the police station there. We just can't do it. We could put the police station on the other side. Game? Why does my game do that? Oh, you can't see what it did. Just freaked out. So on this side there should be a city park, but we can't do that because the police station's far too big to be reasonable. Instead, we'll probably just put this as commercial. This down here is a parking lot, but since there's a parking lot up there, I'm inclined to just make this more commercial. What is this here? They have a theater. Oh, that's cool. Actually, their police department's on this side of the road. It's literally right here. I'm such an idiot. So this is where the theater, police station, dance studio, hairdresser is. But we only get to put a police station there because I don't know. There is a public park here. Is there one that fits in 3 squares? There's a small playground. I mean, we could put a dog park in here. Sure. And then here's a church, which we don't have the option for at all in this game. I can't even... There's not like a cathedral or anything. So I suppose not. What would I put there instead? I guess we should put a house here, right? Why is the whole world zoned for commercial? This is also residential, as is this. Yeah, that's a little bit wrong. I think this whole area back here is a park. Not quite sure. Lots of this is unmarked on the map, so there's only so much I've got that I can actually see. And then this stuff is all residential. I don't imagine anyone's going to be able to build anything there. Next door here, there's a fire station. A very small one. It actually does face out this way. Oh shit. Straight lines, thank you. And the rest of this area likewise is zoned for residential. But they won't build anything on it. Okay, we've got like a little small town thing going on. Now we can move on to this square next to it. No, my scale is correct. I think my scale is correct. This game is very warped in terms of scaling. The next square over, there is an auto shop here. I'm inclined to say that's industrial. Also, I'm laying down stuff like this in order so that they get built into these squares, because that's how the city is laid out. Or how the town is laid out. Now, down here... I'm just gonna build out our grid a bit more. I know there is a grid tool, but I'm nothing if not stubborn. Okay, here there's a gas station. I don't know if that's commercial or not. Oh no, it's a liquor store. Never mind. Liquor store. And then the other three are residential. And actually, these aren't this type of residential. This is this medium density. There we go. Okay, this here. There is another. I'm just gonna set it all to be residential. Like this. I don't know what this is. A community center, okay. Do these two down here. Oh, shoot. It keeps blipping off my screen. I don't like that. Okay, there is a house here. A house here. House here. And then here there's pizza. Which is pretty great. These four are all residential. Can I rename the streets? Can I rename you? I can! This opens up a lot of opportunities for us. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, hang on. This is gonna help me keep my head on straight. So this is South Main Street. Okay. And that goes all the way through. This here is East Maple. Ooh, okay, I'm just gonna change it to Maple Street then, since I can't name either side of the road. Come on. Believe it or not, this is actually Cherry Street down here. Split into east and west. And this is Elm Street. This is Pearl Street. Pearl Street. There we go. This is not... What? Oh. This isn't actually on the grid, so it decided to name it all the same thing. Okay, we can have a bit more fun with the names here in a second. This zone is for residential again. You know, this is actually, I'm having a good time, believe it or not. Wait, how did I decide that this was the thing? I was looking at the wrong place. Oh, I was just looking at the entire wrong place. My bad. This is Market Street. This is Maple Street. Yeah, I didn't have my map centered. Because I can't click off my monitor with the game or else it fades into the background. Because we're playing that game for some reason. Let me see if I can fix that. Hang on. Please hold. It's also a good time to save. Yes. Overwrite. Options. Can I go to full window mode, please? Just regular windows. Graphics. Windowed. How does that look? That's not bad. It's not bad. Can I click away? Thank God, I can finally click off this screen without having to freak out. That's good. That's good. We're back. No one's got their dog out to the park, but that's fine, because this area is so... Hey, I hate to break it to you folks, you're not getting better internet. I'm sorry. Ooh, I also can't see the bottom of my screen. Can you see it if I move it around? That's cool. New City Skylines, can you correctly grab... Okay. I'm concerned for the... This isn't... I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm concerned for the technical prowess of the folks who designed this game. Just as a note for developers, when you get the aspect ratio of a screen and you get the actual screen size for a game when you're designing, you need to account for the bar at the top of the screen. Because if you don't, your game will hang below the screen and you can't click any elements down there or see them. Very annoying. Okay, let's work on this sections up here. And then once we've done this, I'm going to take a quick break. Should I be concerned about my money? Where's all the money? Okay. So, you'll notice that there's a bit of an issue. Which is that running a small town is very expensive. Now, in reality, small towns are running on less than 50% of what you'd set this to be normally. Communications, same. So like how many people are employed at the police station currently? 8. 8 is a lot. The town where I live, I think we might have somewhere between 5 and 8. Most places I know have one officer on duty at any time. With someone on call. Or it's one actively patrolling, one at the police station, one on call. Right, so 3 folks that can actually be there at any given time. And they're also not working full time. So. And as far as firehouses go, there will be a firehouse, but it'll also double as like an event hall, and like this is your polling location when you go to vote. And there will be, trucks and things in here, but the vast majority of your fire service will come from other towns or volunteer firefighters. So just folks in the community that are able to help out. So this is like where the trucks will be stored. And then there will be people here to bring the trucks to where they need to go. And then there will be folks from the community that will actually help fight the fire. As well as these will have a few staffed employees. Definitely not 12. Certainly not 12. And you're definitely not getting a garage extension. You're lucky to get this. This is the size fire station I'd expect in like a small suburb. Rather than like a backwater. We forgot that one. These are all how healthcare is run in the city. There's actually a clinic in this town, so at least they'll get healthcare. Oh, uh-oh. This is not good. Dezone this. I screwed this up. Oops. Hooray. These are all residential here. Yeah, these are all residential. There is another building over here that isn't residential. It's actually up here. And it's in this sector here. Now, they have a garage that is a auto glass service. So it's just someone running a glass service out of their house. I'm inclined to just ignore that. I think that's probably the best bet for accuracy. This is a strange house. Okay, that's all those done. You'll notice the sun's out for all of these fine folks living in New Sharon. Oh, I can actually probably set that up. Is that in here? No. What's the city name? Is it in here? City policies. There should not be any taxis. I mean, I can go to taxation. 10%'s fine. I mean, small towns aren't really doing a whole lot of taxing. Taxation is done more by big cities and then by the state. And the feds. So. Oh, look, they're reporting to, What? Who vandalized the power station? What's on that island over there? Someone living out here? Oh no, it's ruins. Yeah, look at how nice and quaint our tiny little village is. Our megalopolis. Next, I should probably get the rest of the road structure for this area set out. Now that we've got our kind of starting grid here. It's also dark, I don't like that. Can I set that in here? Time and date? No. Oh, I'm sure it's in the settings. Where do I set city districts? Areas, there we go. And this is going to be called New... Make sure I'm spelling this correctly. New Sharon. There we go. I'd love if this name could be over top. Like, can I edit this at all, or no? Thanks. Good job, game. You never like having to hope that a game gets fixed this far after release, but I hope that they add stuff that's less bad. Themselves, I'm sick of having to mod all these games, and plus, there's been a whole ton of malware that came out with mods for this game, so I'm not dealing with it at all. Let's take a quick break. And then I'll be back. Yeah, alright. Good morning. Again. Why is this not going? Oh, there we go. Alright, let me lay out the rest of the streets here. All the major ones, anyway. Again, there are alleys in between all of these houses, so... off of this street, there's another road. Like this. Continues down here. And then it goes off this way. This goes down here, but goes 2 instead of just the 1. And then it goes over here. And actually there is a footpath that goes down this way, so I'm going to put that in. Just goes out to there. Do I know why? No. The game doesn't know why either. It's like, why? Why did you do that? It is an actual footpath, though. Actually, it's not. That's someone's driveway that's labeled as a road. So it happened. I got bit by the Magic the Gathering bug again. You know, this always happens. And I should really expect it. But I never do for some reason. And you know, I think the reason why I don't is because, maybe it never really leaves your system, that bug. Maybe it's just always within ye. Sounds like some sort of disease. There is a road here that appears to cut... No, that's nothing. Pardon my stupid. Excuse me, you'll have to pardon my stupid. Can I focus on the game? There we go. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so there's these houses here. And then this street here goes back up to the main road. And then this goes down. So is this a dirt road? No, it's paved. It's kind of loosely paved. That goes from here to here. Is that right? Nope, my bad. It goes here to here, and then this one goes all the way down. Okay, so there's that, and then this road turns into a dirt road. It goes down a little bit more to here, and then it becomes a dirt road, which continues down a fair bit more. So here, and then here as well, but it like, yeah, it's fine. We'll just keep it down to here. And then off of here, it splits. And it goes out here. And then one of these goes here. And these both go to farms. Excuse me. And also, the weirdest thing about Magic now is that everything has gotten so expensive. I mean, sealed products is obviously expensive. It's been expensive for years, but just, you know, the stuff that I have in my collection has gotten crazy with prices. There you go, right there. There's another farm here. Oh, no, this is just a house. So here, let me actually put these in. Let me extend this road just a little bit. Maybe we can get some residential right next to it. There we go. It doesn't actually look like this, but ooh, a fairly sizable house right there. One of these is a farm, and I can't tell what it is. Oh, it's actually someone else further down. Yeah, so these folk have a house on this side. Oh, shoot. Here, cancel that. See, I kind of want there to be some stuff here. Can I do this? No, that's not working. Is this more reasonable, game? Do you like this now? It's fine. We'll just put him here. That land. And then this land here. Although really this is, you know, off to this side. But that's okay. And then down here. Because of course. Right there. There's another house up here at this junction. Actually, they're below this junction. Let me get rid of this. So there's some people like right here. And then there's some folks right here. This, of course, is not super exact. The big takeaway is that people live on this road. Like this. And hell, there's even some people who live here. Good for them. There's some folks that live right here. Someone runs a shop on this corner. And then everything in here is residential. Now, we've already listed all those. Do I have anything else? Chill? Chill, there we go. And then things on this road are organized a bit differently, so they're kind of organized like this. Same thing over here, except all the way out to the road. They're not like taking the space behind them. I mean, they're for yards and things, but the game's gonna make them put a whole house there. Can we speed this up at all? This is like they're building very slow. Time controller rant, there we go. I had to look over at my other monitor. Because the game is not running properly. These are also houses. Except for right here, there's a funeral home. I'm gonna count that as business. We're gonna live with it. Are these people like super upset about the people next door? Household wealth poor. Well, that is kind of how small towns in the Midwest do their businesses. Welcome to the Midwest. There's like an industrial warehouse on this side. But I'm honestly gonna count it as not industrial. For the purpose of making things simple. This is set up like this. This is set up like this. And then someone's got a giant backyard in here. And actually, most of this is empty space, so I'm inclined to put a little bit of like a bigger plot here for some industry stuff. And then someone's got a house here, but it's big. Or we'll count it as 2 houses. I guess for the sake of our city, this is going to be a little bit different. We could put some sort of path that goes back to like a park or something. You probably don't want your kids to be playing next to a tiny city park. Oh, this would have fit other places. Why does it need a road? It's a frickin' park. You need a road for this? I guess for like emergency services. Fine, it's stupid. We'll put trees back here. The city is incredibly noisy. I wonder why. I wonder it's because we need cranes to build the tiniest houses. Okay, let's go back here. Probably oak. There we go. Do I have better placing options? Is this it? Oh, there we go. There we go. So this person's upset because they're dead. And there's not much I can do about it. Let me see where the nearest... This looks like it could be... No. Where's the nearest cemetery? It's up the road a bit. So we can actually move up that way. This is south, this is north. The cemetery is going to be this way. One, two. So this third one, the street goes off at a strange angle. Still the same alley. But sorry, I'm trying to do math here and it's not working out. Sure, let's just continue at this angle. I'm just gonna continue it out here, and then I will. Damn, that was stupid of me. And then I'll add the cross streets in. So there's these two. There's one up the way here, which would go here. There's another here. There's one more. Is there one more? 3, 4. This road actually isn't that steep, but it's okay. We'll live. Oh, there's also a railroad that goes straight through here. No stops at this town, unfortunately. It doesn't look like there ever was. Nope, just went straight on through. Usually when you get small towns like this, because they did some sort of something for the railway, nada, nothing here. Oh, whoops. Okay, 1, 2, 3 spaces here. And the 4th is where this road actually ends. And then this one continues on a ways. Out this way, where it meets the railroad. Which I still need to block in. But the cemetery is out this way, which is why I set all this here. And now, there's a bunch of funny business with how they route this, but I'm just gonna set it right next up here. It's in healthcare, right? Deathcare, cemetery. We need to extend the road a bit. Whoops. Yeah. So this should help with all the death care stuff. Yeah, I don't know what all of this we need. They should just have a regular cemetery. That should be okay. And then we can fill all the rest of this in. All of this is residential, but with varying degrees of density. Turns out replicating a small town is actually pretty It's not difficult, it's just a lot of work. There's a place here, and a place here. We'll worry about more this area when we start the railroad. Which again, just goes straight through. There's no stops. No stops here for us. Houses go to about here, and they stop over here. There is no houses here. There's one at a road up here, along with a lake. There's a house here. There's a house here. Actually, there is a plot of land that's occupied, but it's occupied by like a fence. It's a fence at the trailer, so I'm inclined to just not put anything there. Do you think the people of New Sharon would be proud about how their city is being represented? I don't think so. I think they might think to themselves, hey, these houses look a lot nicer than ours. And also there's a lot less trees. What's out there? Hello? Oh, it's a car accident. Just you on your own did this, huh? One other car? Come on, what happened? Involved in an accident. I mean, accident of one, sure. Oh no, there were two things. There was also a trailer. Lesson for people. You should probably figure out how to tow a trailer before you tow one. Yeah, we're almost done. Well, we're not almost done. We're almost done with the central part of downtown. Which I know is a little silly saying the central part of downtown when welcome to downtown. There's what do these guys make? In real life, this is a grocery store. And this is a theater. But City Skylines doesn't let you do that. Duck toy. Do they... When did they invent grocery stores? They sell plastic. You shouldn't eat plastic. You can eat it. You shouldn't eat plastic though. What do these guys sell? Vehicles. Could chemtrail chemicals? This is not. Could someone sell food? This is a bar. Okay, so you can buy rubber ducks, vehicles, and alcohol. And that's it. They sell clothes. At least you can be warm. You can't have groceries. You have to drive out of the state for groceries, but... What do I know? Okay. Now I actually want to build down here a little bit. There's a weird thing that goes on with this section of the city. This continues down a ways. Actually, it continues down this far. and then this far. There's a plot and a half of land. And actually not even. This goes down one more square. It goes down about like that. Because this goes down to about here. And then it does a little bit of a silly where you'd expect it to do something and it doesn't. So the road's straight till about here. And then it gives him one of these. Where it continues. Oh shit. We actually need the continuous one. So about like this. Out about a half plot. I mean, that's almost a full plot. We'll live. Listen, it's still right there. We'll deal with the repercussions of this shit later. And then it goes back to being a straight road. Where it goes out like this a bit. And then this connects up here. But it's curved. Right, so it gives him one of those. And then there are straight roads that connect these two. One is here. And the other's here. And then there's some silly business down here, so this is residential. That's industrial. This is industrial. And then these two are residential. That's what it looks like to me anyway. This is another one of these. And then same deal here. Where this goes down to about here with houses. Get some houses here. Some here. Here. And here. The only thing on this side is a few industrial buildings, but I'm going to put the railroad in first. And then we're actually going to look up here now. Because we've got some residential on this side. We've got a bit of residential here. Some res here. This side is empty. There's a community center here, so let's see what we can do about that. None of these are all way too big. Not even like a small library. Seems a little sad. I guess we could put park there. That's another dark park. Small park? Yeah, I mean, it fits. It fits. That's fine. And then there's some more residential up here. And here. And the back of this plot is nothing. Up here, there is some more residential. Here. Here and here. Well, there's a little bit of residential there. And then this stuff in here is all industrial, but now we need to do the railroad. Boom. Put like Inception. Boom. Just insert that for me. And also we're gonna take this road out. Shoot. There you go. You need some road. There you go. Get you some road. How do I do railroads? I've never done railroads in this game. The train is more an industry thing. In the case of the Midwest, it's not like a public transport issue, but sure. I mean, we can make it a public transport issue. It is actually a pretty straight railroad as well. It goes to about here. And actually, it's like inset into the ground. This is a common thing as well. But it's not tunneled. It's not tunneled. It's just lower. So I need to like carve a trench for it. So that's too big. Brush size lower. What's my target height? Can I select a target height or something? What happens when I do this? Is this 0? I hope this is 0. I guess let's go like -10. Sure, and then we'll start up near graveyard. We go like right here. Connect these two. Now, it's not 10 meters down in real life, but we'll deal. And it goes out like this. And then we just put our train track in there, and we continue that forever. It goes for a really long way. There we go. Ooh, it's a little goofy. It's a little goofy right there. Let me see if I can fix that. Whoops, I set it to 0. Repeat to -10. There we go. That's better. And then right here, this just goes over the gap. Hopefully, 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 hopefully. Please, 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 yes. Hooray. Ooh, no supports down here. You know, I think that might be an issue. It's fine. Oh, you know, they really need an ambulance. That's okay, though. If I remember correctly, there's a, there's a clinic somewhere? I don't see one. Yeah, I don't see one. There's a school, but it's not here. Okay, let's add this stuff in. All this stuff is industries. Now, is it this much industry? Not really. In fact, I'm gonna cut this back. I don't like it. I think it needs to better represent what's going on. So there, rebuild that. Everything back here is trees. Give them some trees. There we go. Tree it up. In fact, tree up in here too. If there's anywhere where there's not trees, give us trees. Oh, shit. All old trees, please. In fact, give them trees in here too. It's a forested area. Well, it's not like super forested, but there are trees. Here, go to single tree mode. So one thing you'll learn is every square inch of something that isn't covered in a building in the Midwest is covered in either fields or trees. There's only two options. Oh, water too, but that's not real. Paul, how healthcare is run in the city. Chief, you do know that it's not run in this city. Right? We lose a lot of money here. Do you see this? Oh, we can turn this budget way down. Transportation? Nope. You guys are lucky you're getting water and electricity. Small town living ain't for the weak of heart. If you can't forage your own food and water, what are you doing here? You know, living in a small town is a lot like living in the Wild West. Okay, now. This road continues on to about there. And it stops. And then... Oh, wait. Oh no, this road continues on and it stops. And this road wasn't supposed to go as long. This road continues on and it stops right there. And these all have residential around them. I am starting to gas out here. I don't know why. I think it might be related to some goings on. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna talk too much about that. Or fortunately for you. Maybe unfortunately for me. Also, I've just been working all week, so I'm pretty exhausted, and I'm sick. You know, actually, there's a lot of stuff going on. But this is actually kind of cool. I kind of want to keep going, just replicating this small town to the best of my ability. You know, for a megalopolis, it's pretty tiny. And I feel like focusing on the small details here is something that you don't really get to do when you play the game normally, because you're so busy focused on expanding this city as quickly as possible. You never really get to like focus in on what shops are going where and why. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of control over this as a highbrow upper middle class technocrat now. I would love to be able to kick people out of their shops and replace them with shops that I think are appropriate. But alas, it's not to be. Tiny toys. Do you make rubber ducks by chance? Do they sell that right over here? Because that'd be pretty cool if you just produced in a factory your rubber ducks and then you shipped them over here to a small town. To people who cannot afford to just randomly buy rubber ducks, there's still, I don't think, a grocery store, right? Oh wait, what's this? No, they sell recreation. You know, this actually is accurate. I've lived in many small towns, and most of them have like a weird CrossFit place. And it's not because CrossFit's weird. Maybe it is. It's just because it's weird that you'd have a place like this in such a tiny town, you know? Oh, they just did a cool dance there. What was that about? Can I just follow these people? Can I stalk them? No, I meant like actually follow you. Focus, there we go. So this is what it's like to live in my small town. Basically this is it. You just walk in a direction. Here, we'll even speed it up for you. You pick a direction, and you walk in that direction. Until you get where you're going. Which, for this guy, is going to take him a long time. He's been walking for days at this point. Where'd he go? He went to the police station. Does he work there? No, he was just saying hello. Maybe dropping something off. No, he works at the firehouse, which he has now avoided entirely. So he walked from his house. That's a lot of smoke for industrial areas. Typically small town industrial areas are not producing this level of smog. They're like just basically storage buildings, but you do you, I guess. Where does this guy live? 6 Autumn Lane? You live like... Oh, over here. Oh, we're home. Look at me. It's me, and I'm home. I can't zoom in anymore. Oh. Okay, well, I'll be seeing ya, Maurice. Anyway, that's as much as I'm doing today. Because I'm tired, and I'd like to probably just go sleep now. I'm not sure when I will be back, when I will return. All the crime around. What do you mean? What do you mean there's no crime? There's no crime. The guy was just at the police station, Maurice. Yeah, that's all.